Yo, what's up? It's comedian TK Kirkland. You listen to Signal 27 with this fly nigga in the back. Yeah. Yeah.
It's your man, comedian A-Train. Got my boy Gordon right here. Shout out to Signal 27, man. If you ain't tuned into that podcast, you ain't living.
Duval is your common cousin, Antoine Murphy, known with my boy Leroy Gordon. Check out his radio station, Signal 27. Signal 27, man, goes down, man.
It's your man Steve Brown. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to Signal 27 Radio. It's going down. It's gonna be stupid.
Hey, Kenny Williams, man. Make sure you check out Signal 27 Radio Show.
What's going on, everybody? I'm your boy, Christian, comedian Funny Bone. The Bible declares in Proverbs 17:22, a merry heart doeth like medicine, but a broken spirit drives the bone. Giving big shout outs for Signal 27 Radio. Do your thing. Stay humble, but stay clean. Funny Bone, much love.
Trying to create when I ain't selling goddamn drugs to the kids up in high school. I'm listening to my man on podcast, Signal 27. Yeah.
What's up? This is comedian Jay Granger, man. I'm here with my boy Leroy Gordon. Y'all check out Signal 27 Radio, man. It's a podcast every Sunday, 6:30.
Yo, what's up? It's comedian Shang, at comedian Shang, and it's Signal 27 in the building all day.
Hey, I'm your boy Michael Kanye, world famous, world renowned, often talked about a legend comedian, and we rocking over here at Signal 27 Radio, baby.
Hey everybody, it's the bad girl of comedy, the original bad girl of comedy, Lunel, here in hot and sunny Los Angeles, California. But guess what? I know this. You're not watching or listening to anything if you're not checking out Signal 27 Radio, baby. All day. Stay there.
Hey everybody, it's me, Crazy George Wallace. I came down here to get some fish, wind up staying all night. But you can talk to me on Signal 27. That's the best signal you're gonna get. Ain't no clearer system. It's the best signal you're gonna get. Signal 27. And my man, Leroy. Leroy, I don't know what his real name is. But I know I'm his real daddy, I know that.
No.
Hey, it's your boy Rodney Perry. Signal 27 is off the chain. Signal 27! Oh!
Yo, this is the Signal 27 show. We are live, and wait a minute. What's going on, y'all? My name is Leroy, the last Leroy. This Signal 27 show is live right now. So if you ain't looking at it, then y'all need to stop listening to me right now and get to the channel and like that motherfucker. Okay, shit.
Hey, what's up, family? I am David Emmanuel, a.k.a. the Nas of comedy, walking into the knowledge of the spirit of our people. You see Hey Roo right on the shirt there, man. I don't even want to show you what's up under the shirt. You don't even know all that, what's up under there, because you ain't ready for all that.
Black Jesus.
You feel me?
Hey, it's Hot Chocolate herself. It's Keita, y'all. Hey.
Yo, this the Fabler Comedian. Check me out on YouTube. The Fabler Comedian.
Why you always sexy every time?
Hey, that's my brother.
Comedian.
Don't put me on camera.
Hey, listen, right?
Hey, look, I need y'all to tune in. Signal 27, you heard?
Yeah, you hear him what he said it. Hey, listen, right? Today's topic is going to be none other than bound by religion. Y'all make sure y'all go out there and like, comment, and share this page with all of your friends and family, even your church family, because today we about to get in that ass.
No. The tongue's getting to the front, bro.
Pope already did.
The preacher was eating.
Well, you need to get in their ass.
Yo.
Because they ain't going to get into their own ass.
Yo. So listen,
Who
before we
shirts
start.
off a tank?
Who said that?
Shirts off a tank.
Shirts off a tank. That was D. Sidwell said that shit. No, I ain't taking my shirt off, man.
Let your gut fly. I seen a movie this week, and those guys didn't care about they cared about their bodies, but it wasn't. It wasn't a conscious thing, and they was all throughout the movie showing they stomach and whatnot.
I'm conscious.
Leroy
already
did a movie. It was a pretty good movie too.
Hold up, with what?
Shout out to.
When that dude was dancing in the bar.
Brad and Benny make a bet. That was a good movie, man.
Yo, so check this out, right? We have Andrew Banks that's in the house with us today, man. We're gonna be doing a quick interview with him concerning, but he's gonna be with us the whole show. So he can't get out because he got two fat niggas next to him.
Where Mr. Banks from?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we Biggie and Rick Ross is keeping them in.
Where's Mr. Banks from? Because he got an up north accent.
I'm from Jersey. I'm from
That's
South
what's
Central
up.
New Jersey.
Burlington County, boy. Yo, Burlington.
You heard it?
Actually, I used to live in Burlington County.
number 3,
Burlington Township,
Nah,
Chateau.
Yeah, you heard Fort Dix.
Oh, yeah. I hear you.
Are you from the comedy community up there?
Nah, I don't know nothing about comedy up north.
Tina Graham is up there with you in Jersey.
Oh, okay.
So listen, right, before we get started, I want to go ahead and let you all know that you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope and watch us live there. If y'all on any of those platforms, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for YouTube and follow us on Periscope /Twitter and like us on the Signal 27 show page on Facebook. Also, if you want to listen to us after we go live, we can always find us on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and what else? Google Play. Did I say that?
Google Play.
All the social medias.
And also, we just got our acceptance for Pandora. So, we are going to be on Pandora.
Can I get some?
Let's go.
So we just got our acceptance on Pandora. So we're going to be in those turnaround lists of people listen to us. We're going to be talking that shit. Hey, put Duval and Jacksonville on the map. You heard me?
Go E45. And South Central New Jersey, too. Don't forget about us.
Come on. You feel what I'm saying?
We out here.
We out there. Cheer.
Go E45.
We got the DMV in the house.
Yeah, man. Oh, big shout out to the DMV.
Right. You know what I'm saying? We in a room that's burgundy and gold out there.
Real chocolate city.
Hold on.
We got Moncrief in the house.
Fly, Eagles, fly, baby.
It's
That's
Eagles
all I'm
Nation, baby. It's Eagles Nation.
But you know what Eagles make? They go,
we got an eagle.
I think we made
that's a chicken eagle there.
Yeah, we
did
trash their ass.
What that mean?
That was the score, 31-13.
The score of what, though?
The Eagles whooping that ass.
Oh, but hey, at the end of the day, it's always, we knew we suck, but we're proud of it.
Damn.
We don't give a damn whether or not, because we knew we sucked. Our coach was on the corner. Our coach was
on the corner
smoking weed and sitting on the ground and pissed.
What
trying
I got
to
do with the football?
Because if your coach ain't shit, your team ain't gonna be shit.
Well, that's when you need a team. When the coach don't know what the fuck they doing,
Right.
they need somebody to look up to.
They need some CBD.
He said expand your.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, they need some CBD.
Let me see that. Let me see that over there.
Yo, so listen, right before we get started, I'm gonna go ahead and give D. What was that?
Let me investigate those products that are traveling through my home.
Yeah. Good. So
I thought they
Banks,
were different dentures.
Banks, what is it that you do, brother?
So I got a couple little business ventures I'm in. One of the main things that I do is photography here in the city. You know, I do promotions, marketing, any type of like branding for companies I do. So if you needed any type of stationery products, pins, business cards, logos, all of that, we can make any of that happen through the We Stay Busy Media and Photography lane. But then also I have a company, a CBD company. Actually, it's a wellness brand called New Life. It stands for Never Underestimate Loving Yourself First Every Day. And so the whole point is to get more into holistic healing.
Yeah.
You know, and getting away from Percocets and Adderalls and all that other good stuff that y'all like to entertain out there in the drug community.
Percocet, Molly,
Percocet.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what I mean? The songs sound great, but I'm
Your
not gonna
body ain't going to be great.
Facts.
Right.
So, yeah, that's what I got. So if you ever want to check it out, anybody want to check it out, go see me on, always on Facebook and the Instagrams. New Life spelled NULYFE. That's New Life Essence, and We Stay Busy Photography, all one word.
Right.
Yeah. So
it's never underestimate loving yourself
first every day. Because I feel like that to me is more important than just loving yourself. Okay. Because a lot of people fall behind in life, I believe, because they put everybody in front of them.
Come on, brother.
I don't think you shouldn't, so-called in theory, put people first. Like, yeah, I love my kids, I love my whatever, but I feel like health is wealth. Love for yourself is like money. If you don't have love for yourself, how can you give it to anybody else? Like $1 bill. You could promise love, but you don't even know how to distribute it. You know what I mean? So never underestimate loving yourself first. Every single day, you wake up, you stretch, you yawn, you drink fresh water. You know what I mean?
What's fresh water?
I drink.
You got a well?
I drink spring water only.
I thought you
had well water smells.
Dr. Sebi.
Yeah,
spring water is good.
Do those things for yourself first. You know what I mean? Like, do that and then distribute to the world. Watch how much better you feel throughout the course of the day. Watch how other people's negatives don't affect you when you put yourself first.
And put some lime in that water.
You know what I mean? Make it alkaline.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to do that. I got a gallon of
I might got the biggie eye though. You know the biggie eye.
But that's good knowledge, brother.
So what is it that you brought into the studio today? What is it?
I basically brought some samples for everybody here. On my New Life. This is my 300 milligram jar. This is my fruity gummies. These are my favorites right here because of the taste, the flavor. I believe like these ones are going to be a bigger hit than the other ones I had.
Right.
But I just wanted everybody in the studio to get a chance to taste them and see what significance it is. You know, CBD is good for things like insomnia, anxiety, rebuilding of your bones, your joints, things. A lot of people who take CBD have issues with like arthritis, things of that nature. So, you know, this is for anybody and everybody. If you work out and you want to like help recover faster, this will help you with that. Why? Because CBD helps with inflammation, things of that nature. So I just wanted people to here in the studio to get an opportunity to taste it, see what it is.
And so can you tell me the difference between your product and having CBD in it versus what they have THC? What's the difference between those two?
Okay, well, let's talk about what's the same.
Okay.
All right, so what's the same is where it comes from.
Okay.
The plant is the same. So the hemp, we all know. Like if you're smoking weed, we all going to the same location. The difference is CBD is extracted, kind of like virgin oil. You know what I mean? It's extracted, so it's separated from, typically by techniques used with like oxygen and CO2 separation, things like that. So it's separated from it. So there's no THC in the product. Actually, CBD has a 0.003 level of THC.
Okay.
So it's like there, but it's not there. But then if we have a conversation about CBD in general, it already exists in your body.
It sure does.
So there's the endocannabidiol system that we contain. It's a neural system. The thing with CBD does, it actually levels out your system. That's why you can't overdose from CBD. It's not foreign to your body. So if you put it in your body, the most you might do is fill up off of this and throw up because you ate 50 of them. But why'd you eat 50 anyway? When it's only going to bring you to your level, it will never take you above that level. So yeah.
Can you explain the difference between the regular marijuana plant and the cannabis sativa, where the leaves are different, versus you taking the middle of the plant where the oil are at, versus the outside leaves where they can't get you high? And that's people have a misconception about that.
No, you pretty much explained it right there. You know what I mean? That's exactly it. Like
he always do that too.
No, he did it. He said like it's almost like rhetorical, but you actually answered the question. You know what I mean? You said it in a way that people should better understand. Like it's not the bud. We're not going to the bud where the fruit. Like if I chew that bud, all I have to do is chew that bud, and I'm going to be high. Like I don't have to roll it in a J. Like for everybody out there listening, I don't have to have it in oil form. You just go to the plant, you could chew it, and you'll be high, but not in a negative way, in my opinion, because I'm not against like weed smoke and what it does for you. But for anybody who it may affect, like work-wise or job-wise, it's not something I don't think you should entertain. But CBD, I test myself all the time, purposely, just to see like what the effect is on my blood, my body. And everybody's DNA is different, but I'm here to tell you, like, it's not in your system.
Could you repeat that last statement again?
Everybody's DNA is different.
Yeah,
everybody's
so
body.
What works for you may not work for me.
No, it's not. Well, yeah. If in a nutshell, if we just left it cut and dry, then say yeah.
So are there any tests that can say, well, you need X amount of whatever ingredient that will work for your illness? Now, before we started the show, you were mentioning anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I asked for one and purchased one from you is because I have MS. And MS is one of the CBD is one of the treatments for MS, but I'm a federal employee, so I can't use it.
So I mean, so what's the question though?
When I was mentioning earlier about the percentage, if you're under the 3% rule, which a lot of people out there don't know.
Right.
I just wanted to see if you can expound on that so the uneducated can get educated.
Well, see, that's the point. Like, it's under 0.3 basically is like saying it's not existent. Now, can somebody get into the military? They can come up with a test that's going to find that 0.3. We know that for a fact. But the reality is, if you were just going to, say, Quest Diagnostics to get a test, which I just came back from Quest Diagnostics to get a test for a new job. I passed the test. So that should be answering people's questions. I literally just got a fresh new job not even 3 weeks ago after going to Quest. I didn't take anything for my urine. I didn't do anything extra. In fact, I eat CBD 2-3 times a day. I got taffies in the truck. I got oils that I take before, and I still went and took that test and passed it.
And what would be the reason, like your particular, damn, I can't.
Swallow.
Can I swallow? Let me swallow first.
You got
the wet mouth.
God dang, I choked on my own
spit. You gotta say that for wifey.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, kid. You know what I'm saying? Got me out here just choking and gagging.
That's a great night.
Miss your whole throat. You know what I'm saying? Got that old super soaker pussy out here. Don't.
That soaker miss his whole throat.
Miss your own throat.
Yo. So what did Ed say you was taking it for what reason?
He took it for MS. I take it for anxiety and insomnia.
Okay. Y'all hear that, man? Y'all go out there and y'all support the brother, man, because he got some things that'll make sure that it make you right.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying, honestly, tell you the truth, all of these pills and stuff, they ain't out there to cure you. They out there to give you additional ailments so they can make more money off of you.
Right.
You feel me?
To feed off what you just said right there before you go any further, CBD is known in the boxing community and the UFC community like no other. Like they use this to help them with rebuilding as far as like their body. Like when they break their body down after training, during training, they use CBD for that reason already. Even after fights, they use it. So, I mean, it's well known. It's already well known. It's just, you know, it needs to lose that taboo and that stigma that it carries from coming from the hemp plant. That's all it really is.
Well,
all right, bet.
Whoever John Lee Scooter Butler is saying, will it help that nigga sitting by Keto who always broke?
What? It might.
His who arm always broke. He said, here you go. Will it help that nigga sitting by Keto who arm always broke?
Yo, they took that Scooter.
You leave my brother alone.
Scooter said, will it help that nigga that's sitting by Keita who arm always?
Salute,
Actually,
it will though.
Yo,
My
she's
arm
selling.
pain is carpal tunnel. And
Right.
CBD and marijuana releases the tension on the carpal tunnel
Talk to
nerve,
him.
which shrinks the nerve, which is the swelling inside the area between your hand and your wrist. So yes, smart ass, it will.
Oh,
Talk
damn,
to him.
Scooter.
You did your job,
Talk to
Goddess.
him.
You are a comedian. Your
Talk-
job
I
is
need
to
you,
analyze
bro.
things.
I work in the hospital.
Bro, you got that knowledge. You know what you're talking about over
Ed
there.
ain't playing today.
He's
Yeah, he
smart. He
not.
know.
He know what he's talking about over there.
He know a
Yeah.
lot of stuff. He
Now,
got a lot of
Ed's
knowledge.
very smart and
He
intelligent.
is.
Yo, so listen, right?
He's the first smart red dude
We ever met.
Thank you. But why you got to look at him? Then look at me when you say that.
Cause
We
I,
will gang up on you.
Cause I ain't never bandaged up. He ain't
Yeah,
never seen
he-
me bandage up. I call in sick.
Yeah.
And so we don't.
He don't get sick. They
You-
do
you-
not get
Okay.
sick.
I'm not.
Yes,
sup-
he do.
I'm not
I mean,
supposed
he
to. I
do.
eat plants.
Okay.
Oh.
Weed is a
You
plant.
done been sick.
I eat plant. I would eat it too. You cook it, I might eat it.
Does it help
Oh,
fat
shit.
knees? Does it work for fat knees?
I put.
Because I got thick ass
No,
knees. No, I'm just kidding.
funny thing
You just
about
gotta
it,
cut your knee open.
inflammation.
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 Yes.
They
Cut
not
your knee
inflammatory.
open and stuff it in
Inflammation.
there.
Organic
Throw it
hemp
back up.
seed is in
Nah,
my
you-
fridge, and I sprinkle that on the stuff that
Yes,
I'm
sir.
eating and put it in my smoothies.
Yeah, well, you gonna try it? Because
You
it's probably
literally
gonna
can
make
take
that.
the oil and rub it on your
skin.
body, on your skin. Cause you know that's your largest
Hemp
organ.
seed,
You can
yeah.
put it on your skin right
Yes.
there, so you don't really have to consume it.
Rub
Right.
that gummy
Put it in your
bear on
body.
your skin, baby.
But the taste of it is so good.
You rub that
You take
gummy
hemp
bear.
seed and avocado, that's like a cheese you never had before. See, I'm an alkaline. I eat alkaline.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Can you go into
Man,
the difference
battery.
between the oils, the droplets, the gummies, you know, just flat out smoking?
Right. I mean, you can. They got
I
leaf
used to
too. You
smoke
can
in
you can
church.
smoke leaf. I know a few places. I was going to start selling leaf, but the place that where I'm at, where my company is housed, I don't have enough square footage to allow me to have leaf yet. So when I move into something bigger, then I'll be able to get leaf. But yeah, I mean, leaf is cool for anybody who is into that. You know what I mean? I might start smoking leaf just to see what it's like.
Oh,
But the topicals and the regular oils, they call them tinctures. You take the top. What you take? Tinctures?
No, I don't take anything.
You said what you said you did with hemp though.
I sprinkle on my food.
You talking about weed?
No,
No,
hemp
no,
seed.
hemp
Organic
Oh,
hemp
just
seed.
hemp
You
seed.
get it
Oh, okay,
from-
okay,
yeah,
okay.
Costco got it organically.
Yeah.
And you get it. And
Yeah.
It tastes real good.
Yeah. I know about hemp seed. I thought you were saying that you actually had the oils, but
Oh, no.
the tinctures, you know, I take the tinctures too. I like tincture like at night instead of chewing. I don't like to have sugar in my mouth, candy or whatever. Only thing is it has that herb flavor to it. You know what I mean? But when you use the
As
oils,
long
it
as
work
it don't
quicker.
have that tank favorite.
Oh, Lord.
The oils work quicker though, because it goes directly to the bloodstream. You put it under the tongue, and then you let it sit for like maybe 20 seconds or whatever, and then you swallow it. Drink some water. It works quicker when you use it that way. The gummies, obviously, you gotta wait for it to kind of like break down, disperse through your bloodstream.
You missed it because you was talking. These jokers got funny.
Well, the thing is, I think people, if you're not constantly being creative and getting thoughts of creativity, then you need something, and CBD oil is the thing for you to get. Because if you're not going to clean your pineal gland and have it produce a DMT, because this thing produces DMT. That's the main thing, which is going to do your creativity, control your sleep moods, how calm you are, all that type of stuff. That's pretty much, your body can do everything naturally.
Yes.
But if you're going to do all these other things on the side, then you need something extra.
Right.
Because our people just not that disciplined. It is what it is.
Right. This is facts. That's facts.
So listen, right? Y'all go out there and y'all support the brother. We're gonna put
appreciate
his
it.
information out there on the site. So we're gonna get this train moving. Y'all know what the topic is, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What-
I'm gonna tie it in with the topic. because they got a Publix closing down in Norwood and everybody going crazy. And they talking about going to sit on public steps and make them keep it open and write a petition. And automatically my brain says there's an opportunity there because people got to eat. People need food. So why wouldn't you put your money together and figure out how to create a grocery store or a farmer's market or go to every church and make them make a grocery store. That way their members can work there and that money will stay in the community longer. See, they need to be chewing on this stuff.
Yeah, facts.
The Lord told me to tell them.
I saw that
Send
Tarisha
that to
was
them
talking
people.
about that. I saw that Tarisha said that on her page too. That's
Yeah,
a good idea.
everybody's in a
Opportunity.
frenzy. They always get in a frenzy, and instead of looking for opportunity, they looking for somebody to come and save them or something. You know what I'm saying? And it gets a little frustrating
Waiting
because
on Jesus.
I want to pull back and focus on writing my book, doing my comedy, doing my acting.
Right?
And it's like, oh, I got to give my opinion over here.
7,000 years ago.
So, it's almost like you just sit back and watch and say, F it.
Y'all don't realize Jesus already here. Like y'all are the Jesus.
Come
on.
But that's a whole nother conversation.
We'll get into that.
that's
We'll get
today's
into that.
conversation.
That's today's conversation.
Okay.
Yeah,
Today's conversation on the Signal 27 show is bound by religion. All of y'all know that most of our folks go to church. They love church. They love to hear the pastor go.
Churches in your heart. That's just the building.
That's just the building, they say?
Churches in the heart.
Yeah, church is also on a fat black woman.
What
Pastor Williams. Wilson, I think his name was sucking pussy. He was a pastor.
that what you supposed to do?
He's a great orator.
He's a great what?
Orator.
He is an orator.
Yo, that man was down there.
He wasn't doing that great a job, I heard.
Right. Me neither, because he had to he had to, you know what I'm saying? He
Maybe
had to
take
cover
some
that
preaching, give
nostril
some
up. You know?
dictation.
He should have just took out his dentures.
That's what.
Oh my God.
My man was tired. Did you see how the way he was leaning on that thigh?
Because he probably called it Charlo wasn't the
Messing around trying to breathe on that pussy.
Well, hey, what that was?
It was a
What?
pussy.
What that? That tastes like.
It was a pussy. No, let me stop. Right, listen. Right, we want to get kind of serious though because because listen, there are multiple churches that are in Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
Mosques too.
Yes.
You have thousands. You have mosques in Jacksonville. People, Catholics. We had. What were they? Jehovah's.
It was moths in my grandma's house.
Well, who came by Kevin and them house when we was messing with them? Were they Jehovah's?
And the white shirts and the bicycles?
Yeah.
Huh?
No,
Them the Mormons, ain't they?
They not Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah, they were Mormons. They came.
Yeah, they were Mormons.
Yeah, so
yes.
Mormons came by, but nobody ever really questions why they are in the religion that they're in.
Right.
It's kind of like this, right? You sit up there and you ask people like, I got high blood pressure. Then they ask, is it generational? Your mama had high blood pressure, and her mama had high blood pressure, and they daddies had high blood pressure. No one ever realized that y'all was eating the same stuff that gave you the high blood pressure. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But they give you pills and stuff to make it right. But what if you stop eating what your parents was eating?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Will you then find truth? Because what they eating wasn't truth. It was good to them,
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
but it wasn't true. So I just want to get y'all opinion
in
on
church
it.
right now?
I don't know, but
come
I'm
on,
going to
I
join.
think we in church.
Are we in church?
What they was eating.
Go ahead, Pastor William.
Yeah.
What they was eating.
What they were licking. God is good. Put your holy hands together. Somebody lift the hood back. Somebody lift the hood back, pluck the bean on it.
Oh my God. What they was eating.
Bring my robe.
Let's start with the definition of religion, like just for
Go ahead,
people.
yeah.
I mean,
There we go.
so I googled this. So religion, the definition says the noun, the belief in and worship of a superhuman controlling power, especially a personal god or gods, a personal capital G God or lowercase g gods. Do we know the difference in the capital G and the
Yeah, because I
lowercase g?
think capital would mean that it's only one, but then lowercase would mean that it's more.
And
right?
a pastor once taught me, which I never saw in the Bible, is that we were the lowercase g's and the one and only true God is the capital G. So I never saw that in a Bible or anything. It's just something that a pastor told me.
It sounds like a bunch of confusion there, but Is there a Greek definition of the religion that you look up? Because the last one that I understood, to bind and to tie down.
Yeah, because I was gonna say your definition didn't really like
it's very
religion should
different.
be more.
Well, I just googled it. So
Right. I know. See if there's a Greek
D.
interpretation.
Andrew Sidwell said religion is bondage.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Now,
Go ahead.
Now, I wouldn't agree with that.
Go ahead.
Well,
explain why.
Well, fully, because everything needs a structure to it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, your understanding of it. See, I don't do religion. I don't believe in religion because it is like it's a controlling substance if you believe in it. That's why you got to seek for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And your understanding is your understanding, your destiny.
Right.
You know, because all this is dated back from the early days when Rome took over Greek and stole their philosophy. So this can go back to theological or whatever. If that's whatever you believe, that's what you believe. I don't believe all that.
Here's my thing, though, right? I want to cut you off there.
No,
my thing is this. I was doing some research, and we already know that churches do
I don't like Star Service.
What churches do typically what kind of keeps the people, I guess, calm. They don't kind of rowdy the people up. They kind of sell hope. You know what I mean? There's churches that will tell you about Jesus Christ right around Christmas time, but then also have a Christmas tree in the lobby, and that's totally something
pagan
different.
holiday.
Yeah.
Right, that's something totally
Easter
different.
is his death, burial, and resurrection, but you got an Easter bunny and some eggs and some chocolate.
And Easter is a reference to Ishtar,
that's making that money.
But you
goddess of fertility.
but you do also got to understand Jesus wasn't religious.
And see, religion is not a bad thing. It's been made for us to think it's a bad thing as long as you know what you are doing. Religion is just doing something over and over again. Like if you work out, then you religiously work out. As long as you know what you're doing. If you subscribe to a Jesus or a deity that is created after the oldest deity, and you never go back and research where this came from, and that it's a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy, then it may be watered down, so you might not be operating at your full potential because you chose to subscribe to something somebody else created. You didn't research it. You didn't look at the science. You didn't go all the way back. So are you trying to invoke the highest energy possible into yourself so that you can be on the pedestal and not someone else?
But how we know who created the science?
Well, it doesn't matter who created what. It's what you believe in. Anything that's going to get you to anything that's going to get you to operate at your highest vibration and frequency. I wouldn't care if you worship a rock on the ground. If that's going to make you operate to your highest frequency, then that is good for you.
Well, that's what bases do.
I think rock.
They do. And you can't beat no
real
base.
talk. That's
a
real
base will
talk.
outwork you for no paycheck.
Hey.
So you want to, yeah.
Yeah, listen, if you are a baser, please subscribe to the Signal 27 show. Because we need all the help we can get.
I said all this stuff up and steal it for you, too. I just want to pay for it. You're in a whole nother lane when you're talking about
I just don't want them speaking for you. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to be in here. I need the bases in here to speak for yourselves.
Some of them intelligent, though. Yeah. Some of them bases intelligent.
Well, they need to let us know that right now. Y'all need to tune in right now.
Pop up?
For Greek religion?
No, under the Greek definition. Because the Greeks took almost everything from Kemetic and changed it over. So, because when you look at the word ISIS, right, and the Westerns that messed up the word ISIS, that's really Aset. Aset is really the goddess that went and put her man back together after they were cut up into several pieces.
And who
so
Allah?
You would know that Allah ain't on that side.
No, I was taught.
Yeah, you gotta go Heru or Horus, one of them. It's a whole different than what you've been taught.
Oh no, I ain't been told nothing. I don't
you gotta seek and you will find.
He said I don't listen to it.
Right.
Look for bullshit and find it too.
Facts.
Seeking, that's true too. Seeking, you should find whatever makes you operate to your highest vibration and frequency. That's what matters.
Charles S. Dutton said that too in Menace to Society. He was like, "Yo, man, why Sharif keep coming at me with all of this, man?" He was like, "Man, I don't care if it's Jesus or Allah or whoever.
Right.
As long as it make him a better man, I don't care who he served.
Because otherwise, it's used as a tool of division.
Right, but you gotta real. What is it? The Catholic Church has put so much fear in people, and got people scared of where they're gonna go after they die.
But it ain't much about that. Even in the prayer, Our Father which art in heaven, like God couldn't do it. He already got the kingdom. He wanted the kingdom on earth, so that lets you know it's about the earth.
Okay, so
it is like Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
Heaven is your mind.
On earth. So it's on earth. Already, it's not about going.
As
what if we didn't believe it that way?
As above,
Can we
so
believe it
below.
our way too, without being interrupted when we talk about it?
You're going to believe it your way no matter what, so you don't have to ask me.
Okay.
But yes, if you need me to answer.
Okay.
Yes, you're correct.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sticking.
All I'm saying is
I'm an
that
ambassador to God.
you're God's ambassador.
Yes.
Listen, I've been jumping back and forth with my whole walk with Jesus.
Oh,
it has been that way. It's
so
been
why you won't walk with Heru?
because
because he don't know who Heru is.
I've
where the problem
If
comes
I
in.
explain it, then I'm a villain.
No, there's something called comparative religions. There's something that's called comparative religions. I believe that if that's the case, then we would use the Bible and the Torah as well as the Quran and completely start from where the earth was drowned and came back, right? We can safely say that. Or we go before that. You don't want to go to when the earth was, because he killed everything.
Go before that.
No, that's Christianity.
Yeah, you want to go before
You gotta
that.
go before Christianity. That's the issue. We making it seem like it all started at Christianity. That's where the problem come in.
Right, but if it all started there and then they all split, we got the son of Ham and all of them who were the Egyptians, and then you have the Hebrews who went to their own land. All of them had stories that were all similar. Why wouldn't the names be different but be the same?
The Europeans
and
just like your name, my name shouldn't be Andrew Banks. It should be Malakaka from the jungle of wherever. You know what I'm saying? Like
you should clear your throat, guy.
but when the Europeans get their hands on it, that's what happens to it. You know what I'm saying? Just look at the Moorish people. What happened to them? What happened when they started cleaning up them nasty ass white people? What they do? The same difference. They said, oh, so this is how we. Oh no, so now we're gonna take it one step further. You know what I mean? We don't want to be the ones who taught. We want to do the teaching. Only problem is we outweigh them globally. So this is what has to happen. They have to shackle us mentally and physically in order for them to seem superior to us when they would never be, because they can. The melanin in us will taint their lives forever. That's why they want to wipe us off the earth, but they can't do it.
They
can't do it.
That's the type of people
they can't do it.
What that is? That's a phone.
So even the research of Egyptology.
I got that.
Do we know who started Egyptology?
Well, I've noticed that I've never known for it to be a study of another country.
Comedic, yeah.
Other than Egypt. Okay, is there such thing as Americantology? Is there such thing?
In it.
Okay.
Ask Christopher Columbus, because he just came and discovered land that belonged to other people, but he discovered it.
Christopher Columbus is my savior. I want y'all to put this on as my quote. Christopher Columbus is my savior. If it wasn't for him,
he's smoking something.
Yeah, I got one too many CBDs in me. I went over the 0.3 mark.
He got 0.6 in him.
Who is this guy? Who is this Christopher guy?
But because we won't use logic, because we won't research stuff, and because we've been conditioned to think stuff is evil and wicked, that's why grocery stores shut down in your own neighborhood, and you don't even say, "Man, we need to eat."
How that relate to churches and religion?
Please explain to me how that relates.
Because how
go back to the topic.
It relates to programming and conditioning.
It is
getting people to look outside of themselves.
Right.
That's what it all traces back to it.
Of it.
When you always got to look at a problem and say, well, how did this happen? You have to trace it back. And if you don't go back to the furthest source as far as you can go, man, I wish I thought like this when I was in school.
I do this.
Before
but all the
you give me
listeners
the
out there.
macro,
Wait. Let
the
this man
micro.
talk here, outside person. Let him talk.
You are not the mediator for this. That's Leroy's job. Go ahead, bro.
Can I talk, Leroy?
God said.
God said.
God
the
said.
Leroy God said.
Thus saith you can speaketh.
This is the thing. This is the thing that concerns me. This is what concerns me about just the Bible itself, though. Like, it's written and controlled by the kings of that time period. So.
And you gotta remember, those kings they were heathens.
Giving head.
They was fucking boys.
They was having sex with their family members and everything. They was doing it all.
And they enjoy boy booty.
Right. Wait a minute. Sound like you're trying to offend some people, though, man. What you doing?
Hey, I
the truth offends, don't do the truth.
Right. I don't give a damn. I say what I want to say. And if you don't like it, you can always unlike the page. I don't give a damn.
Wait now.
No, fuck the dumb shit.
Don't unlike. No,
You know what I'm saying? If you want the truth and you want to hear it, right?
Yeah.
I don't care how you feel.
The truth the norm now.
Right.
The lie is the truth, and the truth is.
Thank you.
Well, let's just say they did some things that were unworthy.
They fuck boys in the ass. It's all over the Catholic Church. That's what they do. They fuck them.
With a capital F.
What's his name?
Right. They fuck them.
A capital F and a little D.
They also have a black. They also have a black Madonna and a black child.
Right.
Yo, I'm
while
gonna tell
telling us they have a different color person in our house because I had a white Jesus in my house.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you.
So I don't even want to hear nothing about no Jesus.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this, right?
We had a picture, so-called. What they say a picture.
They lied to me enough. I ain't even.
I saw a video. And I don't think that they meant to show it because they don't show us a lot of stuff that goes on over there in the Vatican and anything like that. The two popes got together. It was two popes, or maybe like a top pope and then another pope from somewhere else or whatever.
Two dicks and no bitch leaves you in serious shit.
Yo, they all started
Biggie
praying.
the goat.
They was praying, but when they put the picture on, when they put the camera or panned the camera onto the wall, the Jesus was black.
Yeah.
The baby, all of that was black, but they took it off so quick.
They said over there they depict all of those religious figures as the color that they should have been, but in America it's depicted as all white people.
Yes.
That's why anytime I go to a church and I see a white Jesus on the wall, that's probably the last time I'm going in there.
Right.
Like, cause I already know, like,
But I don't know.
your
Well, I
philosophy.
mean, unless you
That
there,
how Jesus look though.
but you should take advantage of the sheeple. If they ass willing to sit there and worship that shit, take advantage of them and make money off of them and all that. If they don't want to wake up, take advantage of them, man. Plain and simple. That's my opinion. Because I'm not challenging.
I just don't want to associate. I don't want to associate myself with it because I got children. I don't want my children to grow up as blind.
Okay, I understand that.
As I was blind. Like,
hey, my grandson's name is Ra, so you can see the work that I did.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you what hurt my heart. I'm gonna tell you what hurt my heart. Really, once I started getting teachings about what God is supposed to be and how God was when we was coming through, I set my daughter down. And when I set my daughter down, I was like, baby, what color do you think Jesus was? And she was like, Daddy, he's white. I've never had this discussion with her at all. So that lets me know she was already pre-programmed by other. Damn, you okay? Don't fucking fall now.
Yeah, we ain't got no insurance. We ain't got no insurance.
You gonna be
no, you fall in that TV. Hey, shit, it's a done deal then. Call the ambulance. But anyway, I had to tell my daughter, I was like, no, baby, based off of the Bible, the description of when he comes back, he's supposed to be hair like wool, skin like bronze, eye the color of fire, right?
Yeah, like wool.
Right. So all I'm saying is that doesn't depict what they show on there, because I'm gonna be real honest, Caucasians don't really have like hair like wool. That's more of our side. Bronze, the color of bronze is brown.
You can be a white Jamaican.
It could. I mean, you never know. But all I'm saying is that based off of what she was told, I never had the conversation with her as to what the deity of Jesus
I
was.
know why ain't nobody paint that picture. I never saw nobody like paint that exact picture out the scripture.
The only way I seen it was on Good Times.
Right.
And they messed around and they made sure the only person I ever know is that blue-eyed white Jesus. That's what she said. Oh.
Can I ask a question for the panel here?
Go ahead.
And the listeners out there?
You the panel too, bro.
Yes, it's true. For those of us that have the opportunity to have traveled to the Middle East, such as myself when I was in the military, what we talking about ain't even the conversation over there.
Right.
Everything over there is about the right color, the right hair, the right clothing. Everything that we discussing is just a bastardized, Americanized, Western European version of this.
Exactly.
So when Dave says we need to get back to Kemet and saying Egypt in its real name and learning from there, he's correct. But keep in mind that a majority of the world is already at that point.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we are behind because of our oppressors.
Right.
And what's funny is that I would say that's like all the time.
Well,
we're not the best at anything anymore as far as Americans go.
I don't know if we ever was.
Warfare.
Well,
I don't know if we ever was.
It's interesting that Ed would say that because on the platforms and the people I listen to, they say very opposite of what Ed says.
I lived there
for
years.
I've
studied with them.
I've ridden with someone. No, I drove them in my Uber and I asked them a couple of questions about the Ankh. They didn't even know what the Ankh was. And also Tariq Nasheed, who's known for about his 5th or 6th movie of making film about our history so that it's not perverted. He said that the people over in these other countries, most of them are worse off than we are as far as they got Christ over there. They got a lot of emblems and all that over there in their country.
That's true. There's parts of it that's true.
There's some people I know that just went over there and they said that they had so much of the false imagery, Christian stuff and all that they made them turn the camera and not show it.
Yes.
Because this was black people that went over there and they were so surprised to see that. So,
but they travel into areas that are populated by Europeans as well. Though people that got they're not like you could put two Americas in the continent of Africa pretty much. And unless they travel all of that area, they only speaking for like one small portion of the area. You know what I mean?
Well, they're speaking for Tariq Nasheed, and of course he feels bad because when he goes over there, most of the melanated people, the indigenous people that live there are living in horrible standards.
Yes, we are.
Whereas the other people are staying in the hotels and the resorts and the nice places and all that. So he has to go. Yeah, they've been conditioned.
It's the people who worship the white Jesus.
But even in their own land.
Yeah. They're oppressed by their own people.
Yeah, but think about it. The Europeans overthrew the Moorish people. Remember, the Moorish people were what we would presume to be the gods of the earth.
Right.
They were the richest of the richest. They were all things of the earth. And the Europeans were capable of overthrowing them. So when you put that into perspective, it doesn't surprise me that you're saying, like what we're saying as far as modern day. This has been hundreds of years.
Right.
So how will we go forward by flipping it back?
Follow Akon. Follow Akon.
Akon is good.
Follow Akon.
Yeah, but here's my thing. I can say it like this. There has to be some type of structure for protection for us to do anything. And you got to realize you have Caucasians who, not a religious people, first of all, they're a war culture. So at the end of the day, if it's in your genes, it's in your genes. Black people are spiritual people. So when you got a war culture going against a spiritual people, of course the people that are spiritual are going to be the ones to lose because they're not into that particular type of lifestyle. White folks was killing each other back and forth, and the niggas of the white culture were the Scottish people and all of that. So they already know how to kill folk, and they know how to come over here and they say, okay, well, we just kill them and take it. That's what they know. That's all they know is to kill it, take it.
Well, Leroy, you are that very weapon that you were speaking of.
Mm-hmm. You saying I kill shit?
No, you are all over the world. The whole world operates off of what we as so-called black Americans do.
Our frequency.
Our image, well, not only that, our image is spread to every corner of the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they demonized us so much and tried to make the people in the other countries think that we are bad, we evil, we wicked. So when they bring them over here, they don't even let them in this country. If they want to join or help us with anything, they say you are not like them. And I could get plenty of foreigners that'll tell you that they were given this speech before they were brought over here. Mm-hmm. They are brought to go against us. So even David Banner said when he went over there, he saw how we were being portrayed in all these different countries, and that's why he changed up his music. And several people have done that. So you are always going to be the very weapon that you are looking for because you actually create the reality.
I like what what Andrew Sidwell says. Unfortunately, race is pushed in faith to divide us. I believe that.
Yes.
Here's my thing. I believe that there couldn't have been a successful, civil rights movement without Caucasian, because it was Caucasians that was part in there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying that all Caucasians are bad. I'm just saying that there has to be a flip.
Well, none of them are bad.
Huh?
There is no such thing as good and evil. It's just balance.
That's all it is. Nothing really matters. People don't realize that nothing really matters.
So let's look at it like this, right? What do you think that the imbalance was to cause if we were the gods of then and it's flipped to where now they are considered quote unquote the gods that are walking around now? What do you think caused the Moors to lose the power that they had?
And this is what I'll say. This is what I would say about that. First part, I'm gonna answer or I'm gonna respond to. They aren't the gods and never were the gods. Never. They've never accomplished what they. Only thing they've done. They're like the greatest magic show on earth. They're just trying to make you believe something that really isn't true. Black still dominates the earth. In every corner of the earth, we dominate this shit. They have yet to accomplish what they really want to accomplish. They can't do it. You can't eliminate melanin.
You can't.
It's impossible.
The whole world would disappear if you do.
It's the triple darkness that they talk about. It's us.
Out of the dark
All
came
things
the light.
created from us. Like we can be forever. They will die. They will perish. What do they call it? Recessive?
You dropping some deep
They're
knowledge
recessive.
here,
Their
bro.
genes are recessive.
They're
yeah.
recessive. They're like a cancer within themselves. They can never be the gods of the earth.
You going deep,
Only
brother.
thing they did, they basically took advantage of our spirituality.
Yes.
That's what they did. They took advantage of the fact that we are spiritual, like you said, spiritual people, and they are the cancer of the earth. And I'm not saying, and I want to correct something real quick. I don't want people to try this whole backlash, white bashing, racism, blah 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 blah. That's gonna come out. Listen, if you white, you down with the brown or whatever you want to call it, I rock with you. If it's to the core, I rock with you. If anywhere in your loin you can question your loyalty to a black person, I can't fuck with you. And that's just what it is. If we could have a conversation about religion being completely wrong, all the slavery, everything, we could put all the facts on the table, and you still going to question whether or not it's right or wrong towards African Americans, I can't rock with you. So I'm just going to say it in that. I'm not racist, bro. That's it, period, point blank. But when it comes down to the facts, this is what we're trying to teach people. We're trying to educate the youth on what the real facts are. Black will always be the gods of the earth. When this earth burn and it's gone, we going to be the last ones standing. I promise you that. Spirituality over everything. It's no way you could change it. Until white can become black and still be white, you will never be us. We will always be the dominant on this earth. There's nothing you could change about that.
And it's funny, we're called the minority, but we're not.
Never been in not even in America.
Never been.
Not even in America. When they say, we brought the blacks, you didn't bring blacks here. They got pyramids in Mexico and America.
Yep.
Thank you, brother.
And America.
The work
and
is
damn
plenty,
well
but
Christopher
the
Columbus
laborers
ain't
are
come
few.
build no motherfucking pyramid.
Right.
You can't even figure out how we built that shit in Egypt.
Yo, and then on top of that, they were saying about the
I see
slave
you,
trade,
Chip.
the transatlantic slave trade.
crazy.
Like they only brought what
That
they
man
said
spitting
like
the truth.
115,000 people here.
Research and logic.
To the Americas.
But
my belief is this: I think, just like what Andrew was saying, black people were already here.
Somebody called
already.
We were already here.
This might be because I was getting
Might
some
be
calls.
We were already here. Melanin
they
people
didn't-
were already
didn't
here in the Americas. That is a
If
fact.
that was you, call back.
6 to 27.
So D. Andrew Sidwell said the story about the Tower of Babel, when everyone came together to build a tower to heaven, that's when races and different languages were created and the people were scattered. And I bring that up all the time. Like, why did that happen?
They thought they were as powerful as God,
God.
and built
Carla,
a
you-
tower to heaven to try to take God.
Right,
out.
but who had the power to
The devil.
separate
To scatter the
us
people, yeah.
and scatter us?
Don't get caught up in the book of allegories unless you know the definition of allegories.
I
But
think
Carla,
that-
you're
that-
live with the Signal
I
27
think
show.
them angels.
Oh, they
You got to
keep
think the angels.
Ain't
You
no
got to
angels.
think.
Ain't no
call
angels
back
did
if you're
none
from
of
North Carolina. I keep missing
that.
you.
Ain't no angels did nothing on this planet, man. I don't know why.
Yeah, we
No, not on this
created those energies. They
created-
named them as deities.
My belief is when Adam ate the
Thank you,
fruit,
Chip.
death was already here. It just didn't have no power until he ate that fruit.
So did Adam?
That's what
the
he-
name Adam exist in that region during that time?
I don't care about the name.
All right, we got to call.
Okay.
back.
Well, you just said Adam
gotta-
ate the fruit.
we
The
gotta
name
call.
is everything.
I'm going
We
biblical.
have
I'm
a
going by the
caller,
Bible. I
ladies
like.
and gentlemen.
If I-
This is the Signal 27 show. Speak your mind.
This nigga still talking about Adam.
Hold on.
And
Call.
Hello?
Eve.
Why you keep hanging up?
Because it's Adam.
That's Eve.
Listen, there was
Go
no. There's no angels, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, we got
Tiffany
a caller
said
on the line.
are they back?
Hello, Signal 27. Who this?
I can hear you.
Hello?
Oh yeah, we can hear you now.
It sound like Adam.
Well, as long as it ain't Adam and Steve, we good.
Hey, we can hear you. Speak up.
Brainwashed by nigger, fuck nigger, fuck nigger, fuck nigger, fuck nigger, fuck
Music.
nigger.
Oh, you must play video games with them. Because that's what y'all be saying on the video
That's what-
games.
He called in to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was lit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Can you piss off a white person to make them call in and say?
So this-
Hey, and we didn't even say nothing
So
against
this-
white people. Nobody been bashing white people.
No, but here's it. That lets you know.
That lets you know
That
we
man
care.
spoke it. That man over there spoke it. It wasn't me this time. Yeah.
But that just goes to show you
You
exactly.
mad?
That shows you what we dealing with
Your
as
non-melanated
people.
ass, you mad? You gonna evaporate.
Wait a minute.
But
David.
that's-
Wait a minute, David.
Can't
Wait a
handle
minute.
the truth.
That's what that's supposed to do. The truth is supposed to hurt, regardless how it comes
This
out.
man, y'all gotta understand, for the people in the world who don't realize what just happened. So some white dude just called in talking about fuck nigger, fuck nigger.
Right.
Nigga.
And the word nigga actually means God. I didn't know that.
Call me
Yeah.
niggas all day, every
All
day.
day.
Yeah, N-E-G.
Because that's the real.
N-E-G.
And
Call
then
us
it even
N-E-G-U-S,
trans back the
right.
letter, N-E-T-R, when they started using vowels. And then N-T-R when they didn't use
But
vowels.
white folks tried
So-
to make a derogatory term against us black people. But
Right.
what we do, we took it
It's
and we
people
flipped it
out here
back
that
on there
research,
again.
bruh.
Call us N-E-G-U-S.
Yeah.
Call it all day, dog. You can put an ER on it, but you probably don't even know the real meaning of the word.
Right.
It's social engineering. They did the same thing with the swastika. The swastika mean love.
That man wanted his
flipped
power.
They flipped the whole swastika into a negative.
Yes.
Now when we look at the
I saw
swastika,
that. I
we
was
gotta
like-
look at it as a negative based on what Hitler did. But the reality
just
was
sounded
it was
so
a
funny to
it was
me.
a symbol of love.
Did he say it?
It's Tibetan.
What was it?
Right.
It's Tibetan.
That's
It's
one of the
Tibetan.
video game
Yes.
followers, though.
So
'cause
I'm
they
like,
do that on the video
this
game.
what
But
they
here's
do.
here's the thing. He from North Carolina, right? That's the number that came through. And if he wanted to say that, brother, at least call in and hide your
No,
telephone
don't bother me.
number.
They go and shoot
got
people in a church that's praying.
Uh-huh. He calling back. Should I answer?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
answer.
of
Let's
course.
talk
Let's
to
answer
him.
How many people did you shoot in the church that was praying?
This weekend.
What's going on? This is the Signal 27 show.
Alright, yo. I just want to let y'all know I'm mad because my skin doesn't have the same melanin in it that it does for you. So that's why I'm mad, bro, because I'm not a nigger.
Do you really swallow sperm?
And then he hangs up and don't allow you to retort his how
Scared ass bitch.
He said, "Cause I'm not a nigger." Like, you're
That level
right.
of disrespect is
Wow.
outstanding.
No, it's funny.
Hell.
To- yeah,
He's saying I'm disrespectful.
No,
Just
no,
said
that-
Ed ass bitch.
No, I said, do you swallow sperm?
After that.
No.
No, he called him a dick.
Whatever, man.
No.
I'm not even mentioning your name, dog.
Boy, I was about to go into him.
No, don't, not
You
right
ain't
at
about
this
to do
moment.
nothing. You ain't going to know anything.
But I appreciate the
Not
caller,
physical.
North
thank you,
Carolina.
caller.
Not
Thank you, North
physical.
You
North
provided
Carolina.
us with much needed Caucasian entertainment for
Yeah,
this
that was
evening.
dope.
Very approval is
respect.
what you did.
Yo,
And
so
you probably do have some melanin. All y'all white folk try to
Now
deny
you know-
that too.
Now you know his mom done fucked some black people.
Okay.
And
You
your
know-
girl really letting somebody black fuck her too because she wants a real
Because
dick.
they like that
I know.
BBC.
right. Don't nobody want no damn raw chicken meat up in them.
Hey,
I thought he was finna cry.
hey, we love.
I might have not.
Just because my
Damn. Hey man, don't shoot no innocent people that's praying in the church, bro. That's all
Right.
I'm saying. Kill yourself. Don't mess with nobody else.
Listen,
That's all.
I hope y'all. I hope the true fans, the true Signal 27 and listeners heard what just happened based on the topic, the subject
True.
matter. Like
Not
we
just
really
the
were
fans,
speaking.
people,
We were
period.
just speaking facts. We were really just dishing out what we know is false history and false writings of our people and so on and so forth. And somebody who he says that he has no melanin in his skin. He said that on the line. He proceeded to call us he's niggers and then turn back and say I'm not a nigger. Now understand, we never said cracker, we never said hunky, we never said none of that. And this is how
Fred
this is
Sanford
how white
them said
supremacy
that.
this is how white supremacy has gotten over on us this far. Our spirituality has always outshined the negativity
Oh,
that
he's
comes
calling
from
back.
us.
I'm
But
not
why
about
is we
to pick
giving
up
him
on that.
attention?
Let's give him one more
No,
time.
but thank you
Let's
for
give him one
tuning
more
in.
time.
Thank you for
Yo,
tuning
Jess
in and
said, give
staying
him one more
tuned.
time.
Let's give him one more time.
One more time for
Yeah,
real.
let's give him one more time.
Entertain,
Yeah, I don't-
Yeah, let's entertain it.
Thank you for
Let's
tuning
entertain
in.
it.
Hang up.
All you gonna do is hang up again.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you
Hey,
for
Leroy,
tuning in
you
to
answered
Signal
too late.
27 show. Who this?
He didn't-
Mike.
You answered too late.
Oh, he went out.
Well,
He went
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
It wasn't. All he was gonna do was try to make his point and hang up again. That's what pretty much runners do. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So
He's scared. We already got your cell phone number anyway. You want to, if you really want us to track, we won't give your number to the proper authorities.
And they got melanin in them.
Hey, you better
He
call
probably-
back and
he pro-
apologize.
He probably want to say something to Dave.
Oh, you want to talk to me?
Send it to the
No, let him
NOI.
answer first. This is the Signal 27 show. Who this?
I'm trying to talk to you, bro. Check me out. So, you hate white people, right? Like,
No.
Nobody said
Hold
that.
on. Who is you?
Wait. No, we do not. So go ahead. That clears that.
Hebrew Israelite.
Say again?
I live in Africa right now. This is a fake number. I do not live in North Carolina. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I reside in Africa.
Y'all even ignorant.
Okay. I'm not white. The caucasity does not reside with me.
Can I say?
But the thing is, white people made up the N-word. So, like, they can say it because they made it. That's what I'm trying to say here.
Okay, back it up with some evidence.
Yeah, who
Where
said
is it
they
at?
made it?
On the plantation, that's what we called them.
Okay, that's what
Is
we
that where it
called
came
him. But
from?
he just said,
Who is we?
But you're a Hebrew Israelite.
Right. Who is we?
From Africa. That's a
I hope one of them
Hebrew
Hebrew
Israelites,
Israelites
they had
stab your
slaves?
dumb ass.
No, wait a minute. No, we got to have an educated conversation with a racist. Hold on.
He's not educated though.
What?
Did he hang up again?
No, he on there.
Bro, they want you divided, bro. They don't want you.
Well,
like
we're
us
not
because they
divided.
maybe just focus-
As you can see,
Yeah,
there's
we
a lot of
kinda
us. There's a lot of us that are educated, and we are using our knowledge to combine and unite with each other.
Sound indoctrinated, not educated. That's just my
Oh,
thing.
here's my favorite word.
This dude is
Yeah.
funny.
I know, that's
So
hilarious.
tell me, who is Heru?
He's a Jew. That's who we talking
Jew.
to. Yeah.
That's who Heru is.
He's a Jew.
Okay.
Well, listen here. Since you didn't provide a name, I'm forced to give you one. The king of the Signal 27 show has indoctrinated your brain to be Jonathan.
I'm melanin deficient, bro, and I'm mad about it.
Why?
Oh well, no. Wait a minute.
Why?
That is
That's
clear.
a good thing.
I mean, but why?
Listen,
You are our children.
No, wait a minute. Let him explain.
Okay, go ahead.
Why are you upset about it?
I was like light skinned, bro. My dad's black, my mom's white, and like I'm light skinned, but I'm still like kind of pale, and everyone just calls me white boy and like white chocolate. It makes me mad, bro.
Those are just
I'm
words, and then you saying, "Bro, that's goofy."
Yeah, and you sound.
And you
white.
are. If you have any melanin black in you, if your father's black, then you should be a spirit, and you're not worried about the flesh.
You're not- you
So
don't
why would
care.
you care what people say about you? Are you? I mean, come on, man.
Because I'm white, and that shit hurted me.
Well, if you
At
white,
what-
you white.
Hold on,
There's
let me
nothing
ask you
wrong
a
with
question.
that.
No,
Let me
listen,
ask you a
if you-
question. Let me
go
ask you a
ahead.
question
Go
though.
ahead.
Real talk. At what point in your life did it hurt you?
It hurted me when I started watching this live stream.
Did it?
Y'all were like, fuck all white people. Like, we need a white genocide. And I was like, whoa, that's way too far.
No,
Wait,
What
wait,
podcast
no,
are you
wait,
watching?
Wait.
Hold
Where- who said that?
Yeah, none
But
of us
that's
said
his job.
Who
anything
said
That's
about
that?
his job to.
He said
to,
we need a white
Nobody
genocide.
said that.
This must be
That's-
a prank
that's his
caller.
job.
This is a prank caller.
Yeah.
y'all.
His job is to keep
Can
y'all
I
off
say
track.
something?
Yeah,
ahead, Keith.
go ahead.
Goodbye, cracker. Hang the phone up.
Oh no!
Nigger,
Fuck
nigger,
that
nigger,
shit.
nigger, fuck, nigger, fuck, nigger, fuck.
Bye.
And your mama. And your mama. You punk ass bitch.
Your fucking daddy.
Leroy won't
Your
let
daddy. Your mom sucked black dick though.
Why Leroy won't let me talk?
I don't think he
No,
was-
I
I think that was a prank.
He
No,
said
I
before
think
he
it-
hung
I
up,
think
he
it was
told
a
my
prank.
nigga,
It was a
nigga,
prank.
fuck,
I
nigga,
think
fuck,
after,
nigga.
after they
it was a
say
prank.
so many niggas,
was
maybe
a
they
prank.
get a power inside of them. We don't never know.
No, I think it was a prank.
prank.
Yeah, it had to
That's
be a
a prank.
prank. But
Yeah.
nonetheless,
He couldn't
we
even
needed
give you
that.
the
That was
answer
dope.
when you say, "Well, when did you?" He was like,
Well, how he random? He's
No, but
somebody's
I heard
friend
you
in
flying.
this room.
no, but then he said we. He said that's what we called you when we was like, we automatically knew you was white,
He
bro.
gonna say
And then
I'm
talking
really
about-
from Africa.
Yeah,
I'm a
talking about,
Hebrew
yeah,
Israelite.
Hebrew Israelite, man.
I was
Come
like,
on,
shut
bro.
your ass up.
And then he say,
not even
and then
entertaining that weirdo
that,
shit.
And what's in my Steve Harvey voice, that further let me know you ain't shit. And I believe that the number that you called on is your real number.
Yeah,
and
you
we gonna
dumbass.
pull up.
Yeah,
You
you know what I'm saying?
dumbass. You
So
just-
at the end of the
I'm finna tell
day,
Baby D to go over
I
there.
bet you got all Little Wayne records.
yo, he sits in his room pacing back and forth.
Yeah.
I ain't got no black friends.
I don't like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne need to change his voice or something.
Yeah,
When he doing the interview.
Yo, but at the end of the day, you can see. One, let me clarify some things. We did not speak of white genocide. We
Nobody
spoke
said.
of the truth behind our genetics versus theirs. Now I'm gonna give you a white guy, dude, that you can listen to who specifically said that. His name is Jared Taylor. Look him up. He's on Facebook, and he's a guy that I respect based off of his perspective. I agree with some of the things he say, but he also understands that you are genetically recessive. He understands that you all are trying to stay in power because you already know that as long as we keep fucking your bitches,
Yeah, man.
It's a wrap.
it's done.
It's
And
a wrap.
they-
After a
And-
nut,
hey,
after a nut, after a nut.
Let me hurt y'all feelings. Let me hurt y'all feelings just a little bit more. Let me touch on that when y'all
Dr.
when y'all
Francis
bitches really
Wesley.
get when y'all bitches get fucked by black people though.
Oh.
Okay, let's the moment our semen enters a woman,
Come on.
a part of us become them. So no matter if
Semen
she
retention.
has a black baby or not, she still takes
But
on.
you can't enter if you retain it.
Say it
Go
again.
ahead, let him
No, no,
finish.
no.
Don't take
Please continue.
You said you can't enter
No,
if you
no,
don't
no,
retain
please
it.
continue.
No,
All right. So the moment we enter that woman, a part of us becomes a part of her.
Right.
Yes.
Our basically our DNA, if that's how you want to say it. I'll look it up and get super damn technical on you. But you just said your mother smashed somebody black.
Right. So you black.
You black, bro.
Dumbass bastard.
You dumb as shit. You
But
you
he
at
can
school.
relate more to his
He
black
said see the problem was like, what the fuck?
He said, when I was watching this show, I just feel so sad.
Yeah, I thought he really had
I
something.
tried to help him. I was like, at what point did
Leroy
you feel
let you
sad,
sit
son?
on the sofa of Signal
How old-
27, and we as therapists tried to help your
tried to help
ignorant
your dumb
ass.
ass.
But you just a ignorant ass.
Dumb, stupid ass.
He done made a
You
song.
can't even help him. We can't help you.
No, you got that lets me realize that there are certain people in this world that you're not going to be able to help. That's from
First of all,
the
that-
other people,
from-
and that's even from our own people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Oh, yeah, definitely from our own people.
So, and if you are mixed, you are basically what is that? That black, you are a mulatto.
Mulatto.
You are a mulatto.
Chocolate.
Did you say what?
Oh.
A mulatto
So-
gelati.
So Sauce Master 300. Okay,
I
well,
might be a
you
mulatto,
can always.
man. Don't say that.
This stream
He said
disgusts
this
me.
stream
Oh well, I mean, go ahead and log out.
Yeah,
We're not asking you to
we ain't asked you to come on here, you the goofy bitch.
The bigotry is immense.
Just go
Your
ahead.
mama is a bigot.
Because you're still in here
And
commenting.
I know that hoe.
You're still commenting. If it disgusts you that bad, I don't do things that disgust me.
How the hell you
Be
get on
gone.
this
like
feed?
disappear.
No, that's
on my
okay, but
phone.
this is what this is a
Nobody
Signal
care.
27.
Where he come from?
If you all don't know what the
See?
Signal 27 mean, it's the
Yeah.
police code for crazy. We crazy on this show.
Yeah,
and if you don't like what we saying, you can always go and find that little boy that you like fucking.
Hey, hey, Tiff is a very intelligent lady. She said part black, all black.
Hello.
Yeah.
Period.
Somebody said this stream is full of black privilege. Yo, I like that. Yo, I like that.
This
Thank you,
stream
baby
is full of
Dave. I
black
appreciate
privilege.
it.
Baby Dave, what's up, fam?
He mad. He mad because he buy black woman.
Can't believe she actually said that.
Just because your daddy had a weak dick, you don't even know you black.
He buy black woman.
No, that's two different guys. That's two different
You
guys.
got to get some real black dick.
Let's move on.
Somebody else called in. It's different, but still, now when
No,
I'm
it's
here,
another North Carolina. No,
This is
answer.
That's not. Don't
Well, we might be able to talk to
The
them.
same person.
Oh,
We're trying to
man,
help
they ain't
him
gonna let us
out. We're
talk
trying
to
to
y'all.
help him out. This is black privilege.
Yeah, we therapy.
We're trying to help
Right, we're
him
gonna
out.
end
What
it
you
right
got
now.
on here? Oh, damn. What's up? What's up, caller?
What's up, Signal 27? This, who this?
What up, what up?
What
Shout
up, bro?
out my boy Utez Player 50. Fuck niggers, dog! Fuck niggers!
You sound like one.
You nigga. Yo, this is hilarious.
You sound like one.
I've never had this much.
You sound like a deep throat. Somebody that
And he hung up the phone, yo.
He just took some back shots. That's what
Hey,
happened.
I dare any one of y'all
That's going
punk
on
ass
for real in
motherfucker to
Carolina.
call in with me. 'Cause I'm a real comedian. I smash your punk ass.
Yo, he
You
can't
can't do that but say the
That's
N word.
good.
That's all you can say, nigga. Okay. So
Yeah,
what?
like-
But it don't
We don't give a
offend.
fuck about that.
It don't offend
nothing.
nobody.
Yeah, you
Like-
stupid asshole.
Well, listen, right? At the end of the day, I appreciate the racists that called in.
And
Nonetheless,
and
you
the backup racists.
You all helped, right? You all helped make this show so entertaining for me
Entertaining.
and for the rest of us. The main
'Cause somebody
topic of the
fucking your
show
mama
was
that's black. I
the
know
main
it.
topic of the show was the bounds of religion.
Right.
And to get to the bounds of religion as to why we are bound,
Well,
is we got to go deeper into what we actually believe.
Mm.
Unfortunately, you have Caucasians who don't believe that because they are also brainwashed to believe that they are superior.
Right.
When in essence, when your own president said, if I can separate the two and put money into their pocket, I can
poor
easily
ass.
take out more money out of their pocket, and they
Without
will
them
like
knowing
it.
it. You
Exactly.
poor ass bastard.
So at the end of the day, you should try to open up the book and get more understanding. Or at the end of the day, yo, bitch is just gonna make us superior, and you're gonna
Right.
be completely inferior.
Right.
Cause we gonna fuck them in the trailer park.
Might as well.
Amen.
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 So listen, before we go, is there anything that you would like to shout out? You want to start with Ed?
This show was amazing. That's all I want to say.
You don't have anything to say after that? Okay, Keita, what you're lost for words? Yeah, this show was really crazy today.
We
Okay.
ain't doing Keita part? No.
Yeah, you want to do Keita? Yeah, we'll do it another time.
We'll do it
Well,
another
hell, I ain't got to go nowhere.
We'll go to Carolina and do it.
Yeah, right. We'll do
Know
that
it.
shit in Charlotte.
Yo, you gotta understand the stream monsters. I'm gonna call them. That's what they are, the stream monsters.
Oh,
tonight.
it's
That's in the
something
chat.
different.
Yeah, they're in the chat.
Well, that's cool. Oh, that's good energy.
Mm-hmm.
That get us out there. We don't care.
5-5,
Let them talk.
nobody's scared. I'm sleep.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, that's just
Yeah.
you ain't got the chat gonna be the chat.
Yeah.
And that's YouTube chat. You can see it at the side.
Ooh, I like it.
Yo, so Keita, what you got going on? What you want to shoot out?
So y'all can still get my
Shootout.
shirts.
Shout out.
Like,
What you
get
want to
some
shout
shirts
out?
from
Yeah, I'm
me.
already.
Shoot somebody.
I'm shouting me
Uh-oh.
out.
He got mad.
I'm shouting me out. You can still get my shirts. Might get some shirts from me.
Get some.
DM me because I don't want to say my personal information with these
Yeah, you know.
crackers on here. So, and then my book, The Other Side of Addiction, is still available on Amazon.
Just call them mayonnaise.
Now I'm getting. Sometimes you gotta stoop to their level. So I don't usually do that, but you
No
know
Michelle
what?
Obama.
I'm
I
sick
ain't
of
no
it.
midget, so I
Sick
ain't
of
Go
gonna
low,
do
we
that.
go high. No.
Not today.
Not
I'm
today.
feeling low today. I'm feeling low. Fuck 'em.
Said in my
Damn.
face.
Yo, so Dave,
Fuck
what
'em
you
with a
got?
BBC. I'm
Yeah.
What
sorry,
you got
go
going
ahead.
on?
If the goddess say fuck y'all, then fuck y'all.
Fuck 'em.
That's what I got. October 30th is National Dashiki Day. For those of you that do not know National Dashiki Day, I will be having an event at T-Parks Naturals where we will wear dashikis to honor the ancestors. I will also be setting up a temporary altar so I can share some knowledge on what we should be doing spiritually. Instead of focusing on this flesh game, I want you to focus on this spiritual game because it's actually up to us to free up our ancestors so they can do spiritual work. So I'm going to give people the ins and outs of building the altar and burning ancestral money and putting food on the altar so that our ancestors have the energy to work in the spiritual realm like they're supposed to work. I'm on some other shit.
Oh, that's dope. I'm gonna link with you on that.
Yo.
Link with you on that for sure.
And Andrew, what you got going on, man?
Like we said earlier, definitely check out my CBD line. It's New Life NULYFE. Essence stands for never underestimate loving yourself first every day. Go get you some CBD. If you need any type of media marketing, photography, come talk to me on that. We Stay Busy Photography. But also November 2nd, I want everybody who's listening, anybody who want to get a little bit of guidance, from a young general, I believe I am, in the branding industry. Come check me out November 2nd with Harvest Group Institute. We'll be speaking on discovering your purpose. That's going to be out Merrill Road. Yeah, for sure. That's going to be off of Merrill Road, the Lakeview Christian Leadership Academy, I believe it is. So come out to that event center November 2nd. I'll have some information on my page.
Oh, that's with Scooter Daddy, ain't it?
That's funny.
That's
Scooter Dad. That's Scooter Dad. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely come out, man. That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be my first speaking engagement here since I've been in Jacksonville. I haven't done anything since I was in Delaware speaking at Dell State University. So you're gonna catch me this November 2nd, turning it up. You heard?
All right.
Shay.
What about you, Chip? What you got going on, bro?
December. I don't have the information for it, but be on the lookout December 14th.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
That's it.
Y'all were supposed to have that this week. Y'all playing.
And we got a comedy show December 14th. And it's
We don't
put
know
on
where.
by an awesome. We have 2 possible locations, but the show will go down. Tickets be out real soon. So it's going down.
Well, you said
All right.
you said the 14th.
Yeah, December 14th.
Oh yeah, make sure that's on my page so I can shout that out. I'm gonna come check y'all out. You feel me?
Roger
Y'all
that.
run this city. Y'all the goats to me. I got a lot of love, respect for y'all, man. I be seeing y'all out here. Y'all really doing y'all thing. When I'm in the city, people want to know what's going on. Like y'all the type of people who I want everybody to know y'all out here because like y'all really making major moves. Y'all inspire me to be great. I promise you that.
Hey, appreciate that,
Yeah,
Ryan.
yeah, we appreciate
Ashe.
that. Yo, and
I'm in.
my name is Comedian Leroy, the last Leroy. You can follow me on all social media outlets.
He the one
Yeah.
swallowed this.
No. Shut up. Yo, so listen, right? This is the Signal 27 show, man. We appreciate each and every last one of y'all for tuning in and watching.
Even the haters.
Even the haters. But, y'all
And
the
the ones
stream
that scared
monsters.
to watch.
Bye,
We the
haters.
No, we the stream. Y'all the stream monsters out there. So y'all going to be in the chat. So
out.
it is what it is. So listen. This Friday, I'm going to be at
still calling.
Wingate, the Red Wingate Hotel, doing comedy there
They
on
coming.
Friday. Saturday, I have a private engagement that I'm doing. Sunday, I might be with you all doing some comedy at y'all event.
Oh, that'll be dope.
So I got to check on my schedule for that. But y'all make sure y'all continue to like,
What that's
subscribe, share the Signal
It's gonna be
27
on-
page.
on Merrill Road.
We appreciate each and every last one of you all. You can always follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. This goes out everywhere. And then it's going to be re-uploaded to iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and then soon to be Pandora. And for all the haters that called in, unfortunately, you got some love on the live show, but I can't put you on none of the other outlets because ignorance is not going to breed ignorance. I'm not going to put you out there to you spread your hatred. So, who's breathing?
Chip, it gotta be Chip.
I know Chip's stinking breath. As I can smell it all through though. I can smell it from my mic to his mic.
Can I say one thing?
That's what got in your throat?
No, I ain't going to my throat. Go ahead, Dave. What you got?
I just want to say to in the city of Jacksonville, all these ass kissing coons we got, and you can't even open up a grocery store over there in Norwood and make it look like it's owned by black people. It's a waste of lip muscles if you can't do that, you coon ass bastards.
Yo, at the end of the day, thank y'all for tuning into the Signal 27 show. We appreciate you. Y'all have a good night.
Good.